So, what was your concept for trying to keep that? Like, time travel is always a weird thing. So, can you explain like the idea of coming up with a mechanic for your time travel so it actually makes sense?
Yeah, well, we knew that for this show to run long term, we needed our own rules and our own way of looking at time, and we said it early on that in season 2 that time is cruel, and that it may have its own malevolence or benevolence, depending on how you look at it. So there is. It's not just Einstein and Hawking. There's something that maybe that they wouldn't even understand.
Will there be any more? I assume there would be, but split timelines, alternate timelines.
Yes, you're gonna right away. You'll see some new changes, which is we're really excited about.
Do you guys ever get confused in the writers' room with all the paradoxes
Yes,
and all the time travel stuff?
yes, we do. This show requires a longer writing process, I think, than most to sort some of that stuff out. We want to know, first of all, the most important part is where these characters are going emotionally, and then we dig into the fun, twisty time travel stuff. But yeah, you do need to keep track of it, and there's stuff we really, really wanted to do, but was just too crazy, and we were just like, we love it, but we might alienate people because it's so zany, and it would require a dry erase board to figure out the moves through time.
Are there any new characters that are going to be introduced?
Yes, we're introducing Michael Hogan from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, okay.
That's an exclusive that we were saying today. He played Colonel Ty on Battlestar. He comes on and plays a doctor. A scientist who's going to be working very closely with Jones, Barbara Sukowitz's character, and Todd Stashwick and Emily Hampshire are going to be regulars this season as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we've got just a press release that you begin production, I guess. For,
Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Start on Tuesday. Yeah.
How do you guys feel the fan reaction has been to the first season?
It's been exciting. I think the fans that have really embraced the show are really finding all the little details and breadcrumbs that we have left throughout. They've kind of gone back and rewatched the first season and be like, okay, let me see if this actually holds up. And they're like, oh wow, they actually did set that up in the background of something you may have seen in season 1. So it's been really exciting to see that and have people embrace these characters. We had a cosplayer here today. That was the best. I always wanted to see that, so it's great.
So there's been the French film, there's been the American film. How do you guys choose what to sort of incorporate from those and what to make your own?
We start with our own first, and then sometimes, there are certain artistic influences, like the sort of the notion of insanity is something that is very important to the Gilliam film and is very important thematically to our show. La Jetée, some of the imagery of seeing your future, glimpses of your future from a memory of your past, we incorporated a lot last season and we'll do again. So it really comes from building these character relationships and being like, I think this kind of resonates with La Jetée or 12 Monkeys. Yeah.
With films with movies like this, with TV shows like this, and they're so complex, how many seasons have you guys played out?
You have to know almost all of it. You at least have to have your guidelines and a path set, because I think it's important to know where you're going. It influences the beginning. You want room to adjust. You want to navigate into different places. But we know how the series ends, and we know all the big twists. We're trying to lay them out accordingly.
Where does the second season begin? Is there any time jump, or just start off right where it
No, we actually start a few months after the last episode in the present day with Cole and Ramsey. So we'll see that they're on the run from the army of the 12 Monkeys, and they end up in Budapest. We're shooting over in Budapest. which is great because it's this great European scope and it's really exciting. And then for Cassie in the future, we pick up pretty quick, pick up a week after she's been there. But her journey has sort of just begun in the apocalypse.
Okay.